Bill Flowers here, the snake artist, and I'm going to talk about how to develop your own style, and I'm going to put a few what look like formulas up on the board here. So just bear with me for a second, because this is going to help you. Some people get there and they're really worried, oh, what's my style? It'll happen naturally. But let's say you want to make it happen artificially to start with. Here's first way of developing a style, and it's stealing. The person who said great artists imitate and good artists steal is Picasso. So let's just put PI. PI stands for Picasso. See that up there? Now, let's chuck in a few other artists. Van Gogh, so VG. Van Gogh. I'm going to chuck in some more modern artists. Ralph Stedman. I like Ralph Stedman. I like the way he splashes stuff around. S for Ralph Stedman. Who else? Van Gogh. Basil Gogos. I love Basil Gogos' colour. So G-O for Gogos. And Pollock. Splash that Pollock around. Very similar to that, but I'll put in P-O for Pollock. Pollock, Picasso, Van Gogh, Ralph Stedman, Basil Gogos. Now let's do some formulas. P-O plus Picasso. Oh look, let's just chuck Salvador Dali in here as well. Why not? Okay, that'd be pretty splattery. Plus Gogos equals. Let's do another one. So Salvador Dali plus Ralph Stedman plus Van Gogh equals. I'm going to do 3. Which one haven't we done? We've got Gogos, Ralph Stedman. Yeah, we've got them all, so we'll do a bit of a mixture here. Let's do Salvador Dali plus Picasso plus Gogos. I love Gogos. Equals, so I'm probably going to be the best one. Okay, see, here's the formula. This can come down to creative thinking. This can also fall into the category of not just finding your style, but finding ideas to draw. So let's draw something for each of those, and we'll see what we end up with. When you're looking at, say, the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, what did they want to do? They wanted to do that sort of black South, deep South sort of sound, that sort of soul music, and they just didn't do it quite right, so it was kind of poppy. But it became their own style because they didn't copy perfectly, or they added a little bit of their own thing in there. So copying is not such a bad thing. When you've been doing it for a little while, you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So let's just sort of, part 2 of this, I'm going to talk about an artist going through a timeline and how style can just happen naturally. So, starting here, new artist, going through a timeline here. Professional artist goal, which you should never ever get to. You should always be working on this. And this sort of journey here, you see an artist you like, you sort of go like that, and then you go back on the journey. See another artist you like, you get something from there, you go back on the journey. See another artist you like, detour a little bit, but you're back on the journey. As you get closer and closer to being that professional artist, these detours get smaller and smaller. Finally, I'm going to give you what I call the 95% rule. when I do a drawing, you've seen me do drawings on YouTube before, I usually am in the high 90%, like 96, 97%, falling back on everything that I know. I can just draw this and it becomes automatic. But especially when it comes to printmaking, where's the fun in that? You've got to be able to experiment. And so I like to experiment. And so if you're doing a job for somebody, you might go 100% on what you know, or at least 95%. But if you're just working day to day, you're going to have that 5%, that tiny little percent of experimentation. Look at what another artist does and think, I really love the cool way they just do that little bit of ink work, or that little bit of this, or that little bit of colour. And you go, your 95% of what you know, you just chuck in a little bit of what this other artist does on top of yours, and next painting you do, or the next print, or the next drawing you do, you might think, I like that, it's going to become part of the 95%, or no, I didn't like that, I'm looking for something else. So that may become part of your style. So your style is built up over time. The more you influence, the more you little cherry pick here, 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 I like this, I like this, I like this. You put it all together and that's your style. But always leave 5% of exploration, otherwise you never grow. So your style is never 100%. Your style is always 95%.